So who are you supporting in the Democratic primary?
Bernie Sanders.
Why?
Yes, sir.
Why are you supporting Bernie?
Well, I tell you what, for people of my age, and I'm almost 70 one week from tomorrow, and I will be, he's our last hope. All these other candidates, big business tells them what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Frankly, that's just my opinion. But you never see anyone really coming out strong about raising the minimum wage except Bernie. He's the only one that has. I haven't heard Hillary talk anything much about increasing the minimum wage.
Mm-hmm.
She may have briefly mentioned it, but not as strong as Bernie has. And honest to God, you look around and people in the places that pay the most money, naturally they've got the best employees. And that extra money they make above minimum wage, it goes right back into the local economies.
Mm-hmm.
How many people making $15 an hour save 10% of their pay? Not many. It takes every bit of it just to live off of nowadays. Where are they spending money? Right where they live.
Where do you think? Who do you think other Greenwood area Democrats are supporting in this race?
What other Democrats are supporting Bernie?
Who do you think people are supporting in this area for?
Oh, I'd say that most people are supporting Hillary.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Hillary is going to get the nomination.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I do. But I also think Bernie's going to make her a lot better candidate.
How so?
Well, she's already changed her mind on the XL pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
That's one good example right there. She was riding the fence on that. Now she's against it as much as Bernie is. And I can't recall him right now, but there was a few other things that he was supporting she wasn't, but now she is. And, which is good. I mean, if you're running for office, and I think if your opponent has a good idea, I think you ought to pick up on it too. And don't be ashamed to tell people, well, listen, I didn't think of this, my opponent did. That tells them there you're a nice guy, you know, you're not trying to grab the headlines. Yeah, I think Hillary's going to wind up getting the nomination. Most people around here support Hillary. Most of the Democrats support her. And I can't tell you who the Republicans support. I hadn't figured that one out yet.